Welcome back to the Fearless Limitless Lifestyle channel. This is your boy Fearless, and today I'm gonna be heading out to one of my partner, but it's my brother, heading out to a property that he got under contract. He got a novation agreement, even though a lot of people watching this video probably won't know what a novation agreement is, but I'll probably have him explain it when I get there. I got an understanding what it is because I've been watching a lot of videos. I've been looking up a lot of different ways how you can invest in real estate without money, and some with the money, and some with a little bit of money. So just like getting a wholesale deal, he reached out to this client, seller, and he was trying to get trying to wholesale, but the house don't have enough equity. Now, when the property don't have enough equity, you can do a thing that's called subject to. Some people, that's a more familiar term. A lot of people is more familiar with subject to, even though only a very few investors or wholesalers would do subject tos. So you learned it from my man Pace Morby on Instagram, on YouTube. If you look him up, Pace Morby, that's who my brother referred me to also. So I started watching a lot of creative finance and subject to. And creative finance is just a term that basically explains how you can buy real estate without buying a property in full, all out. So you basically create you get creative on the financing of the property. But my brother basically had to do which is a creative finance novation agreement. He worked it out with the seller because at first he was trying to do a subject to, but the property don't have enough equity, and the owner, because the owner owes too much on the mortgage. Now, if the owner owns a lot on the mortgage, like a lot of wholesalers, a lot of investors, if they can't flip it, they'll just don't do anything with it. They'll just discard it. But if you know a lot of investing strategies, you know that even though you can't flip it or wholesale it, you can still do other things with it. Even if the mortgage too high, the person might be upside down on their loan, you'll know that there's more things to do with it than just let it go. Because a lot of people, they come across deals that got too much equity, or they can't fix and flip it because the owner got a mortgage and it's high. It's more than the market value. They'll just tell the owner that I can't help you. But you can get creative and you could do a subject to. Now, like I said, I'll have my brother explain this more when I get there. But I want to document the process of a while. So he basically got her on the contract on a novation agreement. He tried to subject to, but the subject to, it worked, but she didn't like the subject to. I think because at first that's what he told me. He told me he was going to do a subject to on it. But then he said that the owner listened, she talked to her lawyers, and her lawyers for some reason told her not to do the subject to. So, and she basically listened to her lawyers, and she didn't want to do subject to no more. But subject to is basically when you take over a person's mortgage under a contract. So you basically sign an agreement between both of you guys, and you take over so we as the investor will take over the title, but the deed is still in their name. So we take over the title, but the deed will still be in their name. So I'll probably have my brother explain it better when I get there. But we take over mortgage, and we sign an agreement between both of us that I'm going to become the new owner. I'm going to take over the mortgage, and she's going to move on, whether she want to, whoever it is. It's in his case, it's a she, but man, female, whatever. So the owner agrees to have us as an investor take over the property, which means they're still liable on paperwork, but there's a contract that we signed that they'll no longer responsible. So the house will still be in their name. The house note will still be in their name under subject to agreement, but we would be the one paying the mortgage. So the person get to move on and go rent or buy another house or whatever. And the reason why they could go buy another house is even if they try and buy another house and the creditor might say, oh, you got a house already, you got a mortgage already in your name, why are you trying to get another mortgage? But with the subject to agreement that we both signed, the paperwork will show that we, the investor, took over that mortgage. Or a person, anybody actually. You don't got to be an investor to do a subject to or take over someone's mortgage. It's just that a lot of people don't know about this strategy. So a lot of times you don't see it. So basically we take over their mortgage and they free and clear to go do whatever they want to do. And we put a clause in there that if we do default on that mortgage, they could come back and take the house back from us. If we default, like if we miss one payment or something like that, they could come back and take the mortgage from us. So they're not losing basically. So it's the best option for them. We're the one that would be stupid to not keep them payments up. So when we fix it up, if we don't keep up the payments, she could come back at any time and take the mortgage from us and continue on like nothing never happened. But that's what subject to is. But that's not what he's doing this time around with the property. I'm just giving you a quick rundown of what a subject to is. What he's doing is a novation agreement, and that's even more rare than a subject to. Even Pace Morby, if you go on YouTube, if you put in Pace Morby, you will see this is a guy that we learned from. I mean, we didn't pay for his course, but we watched so much of his videos to where we take bits and pieces and make sense of it. So I say mentor, but I don't pay for any mentorship. I just watch a ton of videos. I watch like almost everything I can find on real estate, and typically that's what I do with anything I'm learning. I just consume information like there's no tomorrow. I don't watch TV, I don't play video games. Even while I'm at work, I'm listening to podcasts. Even while I'm driving, right now I'm driving, but if I wasn't filming this video right now, I would be listening to a real estate podcast, trying to learn more, trying to get more knowledge and be like a better investor. So I'll pick this video back up when I get there. I'll show you guys. I'll take a video and I'll have him explain what novation agreement is, and then I'll take a video of what the property looks like now, and then after he's done flipping it, fixing it, I'll pick the video back up then and let you guys see what that is like. So I'll see you guys in a few.
A few minutes later.
Alright, here we are. Alright, so this is the property right here. Before I get worked on, guys, a quick glance real quick. I'll show you guys the inside in a few. What's going on, man? Say hello to my fans.
What fans?
This is my brother.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, fuck you doing for a hoe? You know, actually, I thought about doing the OnlyFans, but it would be like videos on content, like shit that make.
Yeah, people use OnlyFans.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't gotta be sending you.
It ain't gotta be fucking and shit, but yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably later on.
Probably later on.
Cause you know everybody do a course.
Yeah.
Everybody do a course, but I was thinking like people could go and they pick which video what they want to learn, especially on my I'm gonna be covering like a lot of content, different real estate, trading, all type of shit. Yeah.
Yo, what's up with you on these blue, man?
Bro, everything blue, bro.
Let me let the people see what you check this thing out. Yo, this guy crippin'. And watch his car. Watch out.
That's a limitless mobile right there.
He's stupid, man. You got too much blue on, man.
It's a movement, man. It's a blue wave, man. So I gave them a little I gave my subscribers a little intro when I was coming here, and I told them that I'm gonna have you give a better explanation of what a novation agreement is, because I'm not too, you know what I mean? Like I was telling them, like a subject too even rare, and a novation agreement even more rare. So that's why I thought it would be a good idea to like get this this property that you got on the contract under a novation agreement on camera, because it's not. It would be some good content for like a lot of new people, because it's you barely see a novation agreement deal. So let's go and get a little tour.
So before we go take a tour, all right. So here's the thing. What I've learned is that a contract is anything two people agree to. So
an agreement.
People say novation agreement or JV agreement. It's pretty much the same thing. You don't have to get a specific contract, because what I did, I created my contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find a contract.
That's another thing.
Actually, I have a guy sent me a contract where it's a novation agreement. But here's the thing with novation agreement. A novation agreement involves 3 people or 3 companies. So the way it works, and I'm not an expert, but I'm still learning as I go. The way it works is that you have the buyer, you have the seller, and then you have the end buyer. So that's when you would need a novation agreement. So basically you come in as the buyer, put it on the contract, and tell, pouring up with the seller and basically saying, look, you hold the house, right? I'm not closing on the house. Everything stays the same. I bring in the funds to fix it because the seller don't have it. And then you sell it to the end buyer. So you would have to have 3 people in that agreement to do a novation. That's what I figured. So in this case, it was just only 2. So it's just me and the seller. I don't have the end buyer yet. You get what I'm saying? So I just created a regular JV agreement where I stated everything that I'm going to be doing and everything that the seller going to be doing, which is giving me over the ownership. Not really the ownership, because we're not doing title, but basically giving me the access to do what I need to do to sell the property. So that's,
and you guys agreed to do that.
And she agreed. She signed on it, and she agreed to do it. So that's it. That's pretty much it. You could go out there and find somebody that's willing, that they want to sell the house, but it depends. It has to be a right seller. It's not anybody could just say, "Oh,
that's what I was telling them. That's really rare.
It has to be the right."
Then I was even referring to Pace Morbid channel, because I was trying to tell them that even the pros, the guys that really do a lot of these creative finance deals, even him was saying that he rarely come across a seller that wants to do a novation agreement.
Yeah, not everybody wants to do it.
Yeah, you hardly see.
I built rapport with this lady for almost probably a year and a half.
Yeah,
I would say. Right. And this came from a driving for dollars.
Yeah, when I was driving over here, I was thinking, I'm like, how you got this? I was thinking you pull a lead.
I literally, when I started, I said, you know what? Plainfield seemed like a nice place. It's Union
That's
County.
what I was thinking when I was driving over here. Yep.
So I came over here to do driving for dollars. A whole day. I spent like 7 hours driving the whole Plainfield.
Yeah.
And I came across this property that was vacant. Nobody lived there. Skip trace it. I called called the numbers that I have, and then I got the daughter that owned this property. So her mom owned the property that I found. So her number comes up. So when I called her, she said, "Oh, my mom husband used to own that property. So let me give you my mom number." So she gave me her mom info. I reached out to the mom. I talked to the mom. End up that the mom had a house in Poconos that she wanted to sell. So it was almost 2 deals that I was going to get out of one
lead. One drive for
You
$1.
know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
she wanted retail though, but it was a good price. She wanted like 100. I think the house worth like 160 right now, based on the market. But it was all done.
Yeah,
it's a little cabin, nice wood everywhere. It was a nice house. Anyway, she said that, you know, the house was in foreclosure. They don't know if they still own the house. All this stuff, blah blah blah. And so I was trying to keep tracing, trying to find the guy, because she said that her husband passed away. So the heir was actually the lady that passed away that owned the house, right? Which is her sister. She willed the property to her nephew. Now the nephew couldn't be found. So he is the owner, but he couldn't be found because she willed it to him. So I tracked down the nephew. I got him one time. He said, "Oh, I thought they took the house already." Because I know a lot of times people don't know. They really don't know. They don't know if they still own the house, or because, you know, he lived in a different city, so he didn't really care. And basically, I never got to him again. Anyway, the mom's talking to the mom back and forth. The mom mentioned the daughter that I first spoke with, saying, "Hey, you know, my daughter have a property in Plainfield, and she may be thinking about selling it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Huh? No, not mine. You could call the number on it.
Yeah, it was a for sale number on it.
So basically, the mom. Basically, I was talking to the daughter. The daughter said, "Hey, I want to sell. I have a tenant. I'm not cash flowing." She was motivated to sell. So she wasn't like really distressed. She just like, she's not cash flowing out of it. Yeah. And she lived in, I think, 2 hours away. So she didn't want, and she traveled for work. So it becomes a whole thing where she don't want to be traveling back and forth, and she just want to sell. Yeah. So that's where I came in and said, all right. And then I started doing little works here and there for her with my father. And then she was, you know, I said, look, she owes too much on it. So that's when it comes a JV agreement, because if she tried to sell it, I know now she could sell it as is, and somebody move in and, you know, take it over or whatever. But she don't want to deal with that, because, you know, the tenants left. I basically not evict, but I gave them 60-day notice.
So they left already?
Yeah, I got the keys now.
Oh, I thought they were still in here.
No, they left this weekend. I just came to collect the keys just now. Yeah. And so obviously she didn't want to deal with the vacancy, because obviously if the tenant leaves, she's gonna have to pay the mortgage. Yeah. So that's where I come in and say, you know what, I'll pay the mortgage. That's where I get the time to go in and do what I need to do so I could sell the house. So once I sell, I get my profit. She only get what's owed on the mortgage. She said she don't want nothing out of it. There's not a lot of equity for her to get something out of it, but that was, you know, the market now is nice. Yeah. So the market right now depends on the work.
Just like we said before I came over here, man, I might get beat out on that house I just came from, because of them retail buyers buying up everything right now.
Yeah. So
outbidding us investors.
So I was thinking about with the front, I was thinking about siding the whole thing. Yeah. Or I should just leave. I was just gonna paint the whole thing. Somebody said I could paint the brick and paint the top. Someone said just put siding over it, the whole thing, because once you paint the brick, it's gonna show. You see all them debris and stuff? It's gonna show. Unless I was gonna sandblast it and bring it back to its original brick, and then paint and probably paint. But that's a lot of work. And look at that, I just popped that out. Crack. Yeah. You see it?
Which one is cheaper though? The siding or the paint?
What do you mean? To sandblast it?
Yeah. Which method is cheaper for the flip?
and that's why I'm trying to get estimates. There's guys supposed to be coming tomorrow to give me an estimate how much to siding the whole thing. So I'm gonna siding this and probably match. So I'm just siding the front, not the whole thing. The side is already side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would. This is already have siding. I would just paint this to match the siding. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I might get estimate to side this whole concrete around too.
Yeah.
So make the whole thing.
Everything coincide.
See these cracks? This
Oh,
was a
they
crack.
filled that.
Yeah, me and Daddy filled this.
Oh, you and Daddy filled
Yeah.
that?
There was a fucking thing here too. We fixed this part. They
So he came with my father and filled this. When y'all did this? Yesterday?
no, past weekend.
Last weekend?
Yeah, so this too we fixed right here. There was like it was chipping,
patch.
so we chip it out, patch it. And this I'm gonna do. Majority of this is paint, but this is not paint. This is the
It's a real crack.
Yeah. So there's little old cracks that's going on. So I may. It depends, and plus I don't want to go over budget, so I may just fuck it, sand it, and paint that shit.
Yeah. So, a quick recap for the novation. So basically, you're saying if I ever wanted to do a novation agreement, it's gotta be I gotta get the buyer before.
No, it's just that you're gonna have to have it in the contract where you're gonna have, and then you're gonna pretty much put it in the contract where you have things listed out where the buyer gonna have to adjust by, pretty much. Because it's complicated. I don't call it an novation agreement. It's basically an novation agreement, but I don't call it that. What I'm doing, because I'm not thinking about the end buyer at the end.
So it's just a creative finance deal that you basically created.
No, I don't create it. People do it all the
No,
time.
I mean, but you tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, it's a JV agreement. It's a joint venture. Like, I partner up with the seller.
Yes.
And she owned the house. I'm bringing the money to fix it. Then we sell the house. So we partner up, sell the house. I get my profit. She get the
mortgage, but
She don't get it, but I
yeah,
get the mortgage.
you pay the bank off, and
So she still own the house.
yeah, just like a sub two. Yeah,
Just like a sub two, but I did not do a sub
you
two.
did not do a sub two. Yeah, and I tried explaining to them what a sub two was before I got over here, and I was saying that even that is rare.
Yeah, and you gotta be careful because people gonna say, well, what if the seller, once you fix it up, the seller decides she want to keep it?
In the novation,
No, I'm saying
in the sub two.
So say once I fix this up, right? So the seller said, "Oh, I don't want to sell it anymore. It looks so nice. I want to keep it, whatever."
But that's in the you put an
You have to
addendum.
make sure that you have those
You have a clause in the
verbiage in the contract where she can't get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to agree on everything, and you have to make sure how you do it because you're not gonna find the contract, so you have to create it. But now I have one, so I could give it to people if they need it. But anyway, so
if anybody watching this video need help with a novation agreement,
stop saying novation agreement, motherfucker.
What is it?
It's just a contract.
So it's not a novation agreement?
I would not call it a novation agreement. It's a joint venture.
It's a joint venture between you and the seller.
The novation agreement, when I read it, involved 3 people. A guy sent me one, and it has to be me, the seller, and the buyer.
That's what I'm saying. So a typical novation agreement.
The stuff that's in there now for the buyer, basically saying, oh, once we sell the house, the buyer will take over, blah, 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 blah. You understand?
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily need to have the buyer right away. It's still a retail buyer, but you don't need to have them to sign on it. You understand? It's just that you and the seller still sign. It's still a novation, like I said, but I did it a different way.
Yeah.
In real estate, there's no
one way
to real estate.
And that's why
we're figuring new things every day.
That's why it's creative. So basically I should have said it's a creative finance deal then.
Yeah,
it's not the typical novation. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a typical novation agreement, it's just a creative deal.
So so this I'm gonna put recess light up in here. Then paint. I'm gonna refinish the floors. The floors are kind of bad because they have space in them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could patch those. I don't know. But that floor guy is supposed to be coming this weekend. Give me an estimate. This, I was planning to open this up. Open this up.
Make it like
Yeah,
seem bigger.
Right. So
Yeah. So it's not closed off.
come in, and the house right there next door is the same layout.
Yeah.
It's sold. This one sold last year too.
Yeah.
So both
That's two comps.
That's two good comps.
That's two.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's why you comp it off right there on both sides.
Not really, because
Not really?
that one, he has his house looks nice, but the kitchen, it's the same kitchen, and he did nothing to it, and he sold it. So I'm gonna give them a brand new kitchen because I'm gutting this old kitchen, and I was planning to take this out too, this wall, but
Open it up even
open
more.
it up into the dining,
Yeah.
so it flows.
Okay.
But if I feel like if I take this wall down, I won't have enough cabinet space because it's already small. Yeah. And if I take that away, because I'm taking it from here, so all this is gonna be gone.
Okay.
So I would only have this wall, right? And I'm gonna move the fridge over here because I'm moving this. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it on cabinet space. There's not a lot of space in here. I probably just put cabinets all over this right here.
And that's the basement down there.
Yeah, basement. Bathroom here.
You got a bathroom right here?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You know, I always hate bathrooms like
In kitchen.
off
right?
the kitchen.
Imagine.
I never like that, yo.
I've been in properties where they only have one bathroom.
And it's right there.
And it's in the kitchen. So
I hate that, bro.
You live in the house and you taking the shower.
That shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hate that, bro.
People in the kitchen or in the living room.
Yes, if you got people over,
upstairs,
you gotta,
I gotta go upstairs to go to bedroom, right?
Yes.
I gotta walk with towel, sneak. That's so awkward. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You might as well put the shower outside.
Yeah.
Let me shower outside.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with this design, man, but yeah, I hate when I go to people's houses and they you know, I think my mother-in-law had a apartment like this. Yeah, her bathroom was right next to the kitchen. I always hate that.
Yeah, so.
So I'm like, what if I had like a bad stomachache and you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it was big
and
enough,
people cooking, I never like that, yo.
Actually, I don't even know what it's wall for. What is this shit for?
So the 2 bedrooms upstairs, right?
Yeah.
You got in the bedroom down there?
What is this shit for? I should take this shit out. There's a lot of space for no reason. You see it? Look.
Yeah.
So you can push the kitchen back to here.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's and nothing behind it, because that's the end of the house and the bathroom there, and the bathroom go that way. So what's over there? Oh, the garage.
Oh, so that's probably the garage.
But the bathroom is behind here. I gotta figure out where the garage stops.
So
Because that could be just like
just empty.
empty space. The way they build these houses is stupid because the garage is concrete.
Yeah.
And this is not. Anyway.
You got bedroom down there in the basement? No?
The basement is finished though.
It's finished?
Not really finished, but it has panels on the wall.
What about the flooring?
Nah, the flooring not done. You can see they patched shit up. The water was coming in because they have all meters, all the electric. I might have to update that. It's the water. And so you see, it's not. I gotta tear these shit down. I don't know why they have.
I don't know why my camera got foggy. Okay. It's the lighting.
It's the lighting, yeah.
So the light didn't throw my shit off.
I gotta change these windows this weekend. So you see that when you go in houses, you gotta look for those.
Yeah. I saw that at the other one too, no.
So you see, you could see the watermark,
Yeah.
right? And you see how soft it is?
Yeah, water coming in.
Yeah, so
You gotta.
I'm gonna show you why the water coming, where you gotta look for it too outside. And this one too, same thing in the corner. See this? Same shit. So I gotta take all these panels off. What is this for? Oh.
A little light right there.
You got recess. One recess light.
What's this? A little shower? A little,
No, that's a door to the laundry room.
Oh.
The good thing is they already have forced heat.
Mm.
You don't have central air, but you have forced heat. So now I gotta buy a condenser, put outside, and
no light in here.
so this is good, new.
Yeah, that's look.
This is the heat system. So what happened is the guy's supposed to be coming today. He's gonna connect. Well, I think this is what he's gonna do. He's gonna cut up a space and connect the one that they put outside. They call it condenser, the fan. Know that fan box thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got one.
Yeah, and run it outside. So when the cool air run now, it blow in and you can't turn on the cool air. So you wouldn't have to change your whole system, which is good. I run ducts and everything to make sense.
Everything already done.
Everything already done. So this is I don't know if somebody want these two things, they could come get it.
You better put them motherfuckers on Craigslist, man. Shit.
I might just leave them here. If the buyer wanna take it out, they take it out. I'm gonna paint back this wall, sand it down and paint it. There was a leak coming from the kitchen where we fixed like last year.
Yeah.
That's why the wall's like that. But yeah, that's it.
Alright.
This shit runs too. So
yeah, run good?
run good. We turn on in. It's run good.
Alright. Let's go to the bedroom.
So that's all one, we'll leave our money.
Yeah.
10,000-12,000 just to get done. Actually, this.
What's this? Formica?
No. But I mean, I got it with Dini.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we had to tear up the wall to fix the pipe and everything. That's it. Oh, this guy comes in now. He sold the house. He's the one that sold the house. But he didn't move yet.
Oh, this is the door to the garage right here?
No, that's a closet. Crazy.
Alright. Going on upstairs now. Alright, what we got here?
So, another thing you notice with these old buildings, they don't make lights in the rooms, which is stupid.
What the
Yeah.
Wait.
Alright, seems like there was something going on here.
What the hell is this then?
Sometimes these are to turn up. They when you turn them on, you turn on the plug. So you could turn off the plug. They're stupid. The outlets.
How old is this house, yo?
Probably like 1946 or something.
46? Shit.
1990. I don't know.
More like 1912.
But anyway, so this is one of the bedrooms. I'm gonna take up the carpet. There's hardwood under the carpet. So I'm just gonna refinish the wood. And this is one of the walk-in closets.
Got a little heater in here.
There's another closet there. There's two closets.
Okay, two closets in this room. They're lucky. Good
Bathroom, which
closet.
I'm gonna cut.
And this bathroom looks way better than the one downstairs, I'll tell you that. And it's bigger too. Not bad. The color not bad.
I don't know what's up between these colors,
Bro.
Yeah.
A house needs nice colors, man.
This is a big room,
Yeah.
but only one little small closet.
So the big room get a small closet.
Yeah.
And the small room got two closets. I want to
No,
meet.
actually,
I want to meet the
that's not
guy.
the smallest room. This one is the second one.
Oh, a
So
tree
there's
room?
3 rooms.
Oh, this is the smallest one.
Yeah, so this is a small one. And they have a little closet too. So what I could do to give them a bigger closet, I could close this off. You know this closet they always have out here. I'll keep it.
I
People
didn't
like to
see
put their
that.
towels for the
This
bathroom.
is a towel closet.
Yeah. So I probably could close that off and put two and make their closet bigger.
Oh,
But this is gonna be a kid's room, so I don't see they don't need that big.
Yeah, I don't need that big
So I
closet.
might as well just leave it the way it is. Hardwood floors underneath, take that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. The rooms, only the windows. You see?
Yeah, that window over there is
All the
real
windows are
old.
old.
Yeah. That's the original window, man.
Yeah, all of them are old.
Never from 1930.
All the windows old. So we're gonna take these out. Put the new ones. What the fuck is this with line? I don't know what that is, but take out the
Some type
windows,
of cushion.
and I'm gonna have the electrician.
Yeah, you gotta put a light up in here.
Because you already have this.
Yeah.
So go up in the attic, run the wire up, and then cut out the ceiling. And that's the attic.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Nice little 3-2. Nice little 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna get $350 for this bitch.
3-bedroom. That's what I was thinking. From like $350. Even though I didn't run the numbers, but when I was driving over here, I saw that it's a good neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I got two. I pulled over and took down 2 properties now. And I was coming over
probably
here.
gotta reach out to them.
Probably did. I'm like, oh, you ain't see this.
Alright, so the back. Yeah, put a lot box on this bitch.
See, you see, as soon as we walked in, you smell the bathroom. I don't know if you smelled it, but that's why I hate having the bathroom so close to the kitchen. As soon as you walk in, you smell that bathroom scent.
See that bathroom closed.
Yeah, but deck,
You did.
nice deck, man. Not nice size deck.
Yeah, so I'm not tearing this down. I'm gonna
Just
finish it.
revamp it.
So this, I'm gonna take this wood out and put another one, and then I'm gonna tear this down. All this go, and I build a new one.
Yeah.
So, but this trunk good. I'm gonna have to do pour wash it and paint it. And pour wash it and paint it.
And nice size backyard.
Yeah, big backyard. But that tree, I'm
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Cut this motherfucker down, man.
You know how much you cut the tree down?
I think like someone told me it was what, $6 grand?
How much you think to cut this one down?
Shoot, I think it was you that was telling me it's expensive.
Yeah.
I didn't know trees was that expensive to get rid of, bro.
Look at that one down there.
Look at that fat one down there. That's
So,
nuts.
let's go down there. The property down, go all the way down.
This guy in this damn. Yo. And it's leveled too. That's not a thing. It's not. I mean, got a little hole right here, but
Taken care of.
it's not too bad. It's.
You can tell they cut down trees before.
Oh, that was a tree stump right there.
That was a tree root.
Tree root.
And there was one there. There was a lot of trees.
Oh, so they cut down some of them, but they leave 2. But they should have got rid of all of them.
So.
Oh, the line right there at the gate, at the wood gate,
So all this yard is yours.
the wood fencing.
But
Damn,
what's
so
back here with this shit.
you'd have to get rid of all this if you, but that's expensive.
No, I'm not.
Nah,
What, to cut it down?
to clear all this.
I don't know. I'm gonna clean all that stuff. The grass, I'm putting the grass come here.
Yeah,
It's winter. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
the grass. I'm just gonna cut the backyard. And this, I don't know. I'll probably put up I'll probably leave it like that. But that tree gotta go. I'm cutting that tree down.
yeah, that one definitely in the middle.
I'm trimming that one.
Oh, this one over to the side.
But you see they come over to those?
Yeah,
I'm cutting that shit down. Not the whole tree, but I'm trimming it.
yes. Trim it up, make it
Yeah.
don't have that overhang. But yeah, man, can play some soccer back here, man. Play some ball. Nice,
So
nice
once
space.
the painted, the deck don't look nice. Now make the deck ready. Put the deck on. With a
Okay.
red deck.
It's cool. And
And this guy left his garbage cans. I guess he didn't want them.
These garbage cans.
Yeah, those are expensive garbage cans.
But ain't nobody taking no garbage can when they move.
Why not?
You take a garbage can when you move?
No, but if you
Bro,
if you buy it, you take your shit.
I don't care, man. I ain't taking no garbage can with me.
Expensive ass garbage.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah, that's it. So I'll probably do another video. Not probably, I will come back do another video when it's done. See another tree.
Yeah, one thing I'm
Another
afraid of
tree
too.
root.
You see this fucking this?
That vine.
That's from that, bro.
Oh.
So who knows if that shit don't run right into the fucking house?
Oh my god.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Run under.
So these trees, they go far. So you can see. Look how far this could come. Look at this.
Damn.
You see it?
Yeah.
So that I want to know where you go.
Yeah, that probably got some roots under there.
The window right there. I'm gonna fix that window.
Oh, that basement window down there?
Yeah. That's why that gutter. Let me make sure no water go down there. And the gutters I gotta change because they have two gutters, one across, and the drain. And you don't need that because then you put water on both sides of the house. Because you drain the water and see what happened there.
Yeah.
You should have a
runoff.
like a cup,
Mm-hmm.
an elbow.
Yeah.
You put on here and it push the water away, or put it,
Yeah.
it's not there. So that's why you see it down in the basement. All
Oh.
four corners was wet.
Oh.
Because all four corners has the shit and nobody put the elbow on.
Elbow.
So when the rain, the water catch, go in there. Where water go? Straight down basement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is this?
That's that that fake grass shit probably.
Nah, this was, they had a bag of something. A bag of sand, you see? You stay there for a while.
Oh. That's some material.
So, Shani, for that 4 hours, she finished.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get a weed walker there. And I'm gonna cut down all them shit. And then daddy I saw I'm gonna cut down them.
Shit. Almost broke my ankle. Alright, so next time you guys see this baby, it's gonna be all renovated. Alright. What color you say you putting in the outside again?
I'm thinking about either navy blue or dark gray.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Alright, so next time I do a video, it's gonna be navy blue or dark gray, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna put this guy's Instagram in the description. So if you wanna go check him out, holla at him on Instagram. Or if you're in New Jersey doing wholesaling and need some help, assistance, or even partner up, squad up, as those Arizona guys would say, you can reach out to me. Oh my god, reach out to me or my brother. I'm gonna put his Instagram in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.